What is up, everybody? Today we're going to be going over this Moto Madness video. Okay, we're going to do a nice little review of the Stupid, Crazy, and Angry People vs. Bikers episode 993. That is a mouthful. Anyways, we're going to be talking about some freeway motorcycle riding hazards, some roundabout dangers, and complete nonsense riding, which is typical on a lot of these crash compilation videos. Anyways, let's get to class, but before you do, click that like button. Click that like button. Click, click, click. All right, moving on with this one in the Netherlands. Okay, we're going the speed limit. Okay, we're going with the flow of traffic. Very good. Good line of sight. Switching lanes. Had an indicator. Good, 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 good. Watch out for this person. Blind spot, blind spot, blind spot. Decrease, decrease, decrease. Found an escape path. Did a great job. Hey, did a great job. Sometimes these things happen, but if you prevent yourself from getting into a crash by doing this right here is amazing. He found an escape path. If you prevent yourself from getting in a crash, it's a win. It's an absolute win. But when you put yourself in these situations and then you get yourself out of them, you need to start learning, oh, I should try to prevent it in the first place because I don't want to have to keep trying to get myself out of them. If you have 100 close calls a year, hopefully none of them is going to be a crash. I would rather have maybe 5 to 10 close calls a year because I have a greater chance of not getting into a crash. So this right here, he's doing what he needs to do. Great space cushion. This is a smart rider, by the way. This is a very good one. Great space cushion. He's going with the flow of traffic. He's got his indicator all ready because he's going to and look how far away he's doing his indicator. He's indicating way ahead of time to let everybody know I'm getting off. Very good. So we're going to do that. Indicator, indicator, indicator. Switched over as soon as we could. He's going to go ahead and accelerate now so he can. You know, he's just going to get it to the spot. He's still going with the flow of traffic with the vehicle, that white van. And now we have this person right here, though. We have this person technically kind of in our blind spot area. Okay, very scary situation. You don't know what they're doing. They might just go into this lane. Non-issue at that point, but still be aware. Orange stage, orange stage, orange stage. The only thing we have to deal with on interstates like this is merging issues, okay? So right here, I gotta get rid of that. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Moving over. Now we're in the blind spot. It's obvious that he's doing it. Instead of the horn, Zidtech and Space Lord for Life, instead of the horn, go ahead and roll off that throttle. Apply a little bit of brake pressure just to let them in because they're going to accelerate too. They're pretty, not agitated, but they're pretty nimble. They'll get out of there. Okay, so this is why I want you to apply that brake pressure because look at the space cushion we have. Not very good, but if you can't stop in time, do what he did. Use the emergency shoulder if you have it. Utilize it. Very good. He didn't fight for his lane. You notice how he didn't stay right here to punch the mirror? He didn't fight for his lane. He got himself in a position for safety. Very good. Now, at this point, go ahead and roll off that throttle to get back into your lane because you don't know how long this area is going to be, and you don't know if there's any debris in this area. So go ahead and decelerate and get back into your lane after this vehicle. Would a rock mount fit that bike with clip-ons? Yeah, it might, but they do have a sport bike mount now. They do have a sport bike mount. So go ahead and grab yourself a rock form mount. They have sport bike mounts. They have handlebar mounts. They also have a new adapter for those like 1-inch balls from Ram Mount. So you can do that. Pretty cool. All right, moving on to the next one. Tatsuka, don't agitate me on this one. Okay, we're having some fun side of the vehicle. Be prepared for that. Woo! Why are we going to the extra lane? Oh, because we're trying to exit. We're going a little fast there, man. We're going a little fast. All right, so we're going to go through this. Roundabouts are not your personal racetracks practicing your knee down crap. We're not doing that here. So we're going to get into here. We're jumping lanes like crazy. And we're going to go from the inside lane to the outside lane when we could have just stayed there. I'm assuming the inside lane with most roundabouts is you kind of stay in the inside lane until you exit, which obviously he's exiting here. But the thing is, he could have just stayed in that outside lane. All right. So anyways, he's going to do this. Good progressive brake pressure in the turn. Shouldn't be going as fast, so maybe we wouldn't have had this issue, but he still did good progressive brake pressure by straightening it up. So he straightened it up, squeezed, and he was able to stop. Thankfully, he didn't dump the bike because that would have sucked, but he didn't completely stop. He's going to swerve around it. This driver is completely surprised that there was a motorcycle rider there. We have unintentional blindness issues, motion-induced blindness issues, plus we're going fast around these corners. And just take a look at what he's doing. We're accelerating super fast, and I understand RPMs and the sound of everything is not indicative of how fast you're going, But just take a look at this new area. So we got past the roundabout, whatever. Now look at this. We have a one-way road. We're accelerating through super fast. I'm going to assume that. We have possibilities of anybody coming out. We have somebody here, a pedestrian. We got another intersection coming up. We're not riding within the... I did that again. Jeez. We're not riding within the conditions present. Definitely not riding within conditions present. We need to start slowing it down, getting to orange stage, doing all those things. Real quick, I'd like to say thank you to Cardo for sponsoring this channel. I'm actually using their cool little headset thingy thing so I could talk to my kids on their Cardo Pack Talks. Make sure you guys grab yourself a Cardo Pack Talk. Bold, slim, freecom, whatever you want. With the link in the description, you get a discount. Anyways, let's get back. So we're moving right here. Okay, intersection's good. Head checks. What are we honking the horn for? Somebody behind us? Okay, pay attention to what's in front because that's what's pertinent. Decelerate, let him get in front. Decelerate, let him get in front. Handle it that way. Okay, we're gonna move on. We don't need to focus on this. There, now you can see him ahead. All right, moving on. Moto Volta from Greece. Hey, Greece. Good head checks, looking forward. Good job. Give yourself a good space cushion from all the vehicles on the right. So move over to the left a little bit more. Slow it down. We got a lot of people going in and out. Great swerve. Could have handled it a little bit better, but I liked it. Anyways, moving on to outskirts rider. Low visibility with the rain, traction issues. Can't see past the vehicle very much. Okay, brake lights. That means you should probably brake light. Oh, whoa, wee-wah. Woo! All right. So we're going to be moving on this one. And you see how you can barely see the headlights coming around that crest of the hill and that blind corner? That's when you should start thinking to yourself, my gut is telling me something that's uncommon, that is different, that might be, my vision is kind of screwy. That if you ever get that feeling, just roll off the throttle a little bit and then put yourself in a position for safety. So what are the main causes of incidents in this specific situation here? Well, obviously we have somebody coming out this way. Okay, whatever. We have vehicles in this lane. Vehicles are dangerous. We have an intersection basically like this. Okay, cool. So you can see typically people coming out of here, so I'm not too concerned about that. I'm concerned about all these vehicles in the other lane and then maybe anybody behind me, but it looks like we're going pretty fast. So here's the thing. I'm concerned about anybody over here, and if I see a bunch of lights like that, maybe somebody's going to want to pass at some point. Doesn't matter if they should or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and position myself for safety. I'm going to be off to the side a little bit because it gives me this massive space cushion over here. That gives me plenty of room. So all I can do, though, at this point, I can't swerve left because I'm going to hit a curb. So what I can do is decelerate or accelerate while in this line right here. So that's all I can do. So when I see this, that's my biggest concern. There's that uncommon thing in a common situation. If we zoom in on here, thank you. What we have is this vehicle in our lane. Headlights in our lane is not a good idea, not a good thing. That's the uncommon thing in a common situation. Definitely be prepared. Definitely be over here if you're not already. I don't know why it's an arrow, but definitely be over here if you're not already. And then, yes, then decelerate a little bit. You don't want to get closer to this vehicle quicker. You want to stay away from it as long as you possibly can. You both are traveling towards each other, so you are the one able to decelerate. And it's as simple as that. But you did a great job. Not much you could have done. It's a little scary. You see how the rider in front already positioned himself a little bit better? Woo! Scary. Guys, if you like this kind of stuff, we do this every Tuesday and Thursday on this channel at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time live. So make sure you check that out. But if you want to check out some other things like this video right here or this video right here, please do so. It supports the channel. Click that like button, by the way. Check into class. Anyways, I'll be seeing you around.